Yeah. You're short and sweet. In life, you always got to be aware of the root of your problems. I'm not gonna let someone let me have a bad day. And I'm gonna go to sleep. You know. I do. And usually, I don't get awake. Um, I don't have a problem with nobody. I don't say I love you. Be blessed. And keep planting seeds. No matter what you go through in life, always look on the up and up. Focus on Jesus Christ through the storms. Whether I'm writing it down or stuff like that. Whether, I've been doing this, I don't know. I'll just check on y'all. And God bless you. Never be ashamed of who you are. You know what I mean? This is good. See what you want about me. I don't know. Well, you shine. Continue to grow and glow. Always be yourself. You don't need to be like anybody else. God made you special who you are. I'm not here to try to take your shine away. I'm going to try to. I want to let you know Jesus is the only way to heaven. You want true success? Follow Jesus. Keep going. You don't need to borrow anybody's energy. Like as in, especially if you have a relationship with God, you create your own. You go and create your own source. You won't go that way. Because in reality, God will give you what you need. The Lord provides. Good shepherd. See, I can go outside right now in the hot sun and not melt. I'm not a vampire. I've taught during the night and day and night. However you want to put it. Yeah, I'd say I sleep, but I don't sleep. You know what I mean? As I shared. And the difference I spread my videos out this time, not always 24/7. And it's a little different. It's different than last year's. Not having a long time wasting time being on. But I do know this. Just because someone doesn't see what you do, doesn't mean you didn't do it. You know why? Because if they don't know that you did it, that means they were not around your whole life to tell you anything. It doesn't disqualify you. God sees everything. That's what matters. Because if they lie and say you didn't do it, but you know full well that you did, because see, you're not being a hypocrite and saying, oh, look at me, this is what I'm doing. But they lie and say you didn't do it, because they just say, hey, think about it. You know what I mean? But you know full well that someone's doing something, you can clearly see it. And then fluctuate the patterns, saying you see it for yourself. And when they run and hide, when you never show up in person after you see it, and you know full well you didn't open this or open that or this or that. But you don't let it bother you. Not much at all. And, and it's okay. In this situation, I actually love it. You know why? Because it doesn't really... I'm not doing anything. Is there anybody? I follow through what I do. And they try to use scare tactics. Like I have a dream. And so I don't know, but they, I'm fiddle. But hey, I make the most of what I have. I don't have to do all that. I didn't do nothing wrong. See, the problem is this. Not this. Because see, this is healthy. It's good to eat. Very good. I like the sweet. The texture. This plant. So I'll snack on this. Good for you. I always love my vegetables and my fruits. That's what I have. And then you always be blessed to have anything and be safe on trips. Don't pay attention to your phone. And, do that stuff. And the reason why I say that is because, look, when you do that, especially you got kids, cause a really bad accident. And the reason why I said this is because I care. I do. Safety's first. Put on your seatbelt. Because I had, you should know this. I'm not looking at your back, but I had ex. And I have seen people come and go. But what I've seen or heard, whatever the case may be, I don't know what happened and why, but she had a car wreck. She did have a baby, and they had a car wreck and flew out the window. So like I said, especially when you're passionate, put on a seatbelt and drive safely. And I see ambulances. I pray in the name of Jesus that people are okay and they are healed. And anybody that's going through any kind of sickness or any kind of suicidal thoughts or depression, or whatever case may be, or any kind of problems or any sadness, or any cancer, I declare anything that is heavenized or anything, I declare that Jesus, in all name of Jesus, that you all are healed in the almighty name of Jesus. And I receive, and I know that He could do that, because you know what? He could heal. I know He could heal. Personal experience. But once again, keep up the good work, the hard work that you guys do. I know you're not lazy. And I apologize, if I say something, There's certain things, I see people could do better, like me, I could do better sometimes too, you know. You know, but I know there's some people that make mistakes. I don't know what people do in personal life. But if they try to, be a trick, spell work, chase it, because I'm not the one doing that. I don't remember. I know whatever you're going to do, may y'all be blessed. Even when it's a curse you, bless them. Bless the ones that curse you. I go to anyone, so. And I bless myself. But sometimes, what? I think if we think about it, we all have cursors sometimes. If you really think about it, we have. And we gotta forgive ourselves, and I forgive myself as well. So, I want to say thank y'all for my subscribers on here, and the supporters. And I know you've seen that I shared everybody stuff too. Let's continue sharing them too. Share love with others as well. Supporter. And plus, in an individual, you're different. Each individual, you are different. So, of course, you're gonna have different aspects too, and I get that. You know, be loyal to them, and I know that you're there. You always, you know. But as I was showing you guys my descriptions, you can also look for yourself for your different ones. I'm not judging you, but you come back on here, and you know, hey. But on this channel, we don't judge. Not to judge. You know, got our own problems, right? We all have to fix. You know, like you see, sometimes I joke around. I make some terrible jokes sometimes too. Not meaning to, or trying to be funny. See, here's nothing. We're trying to, you know, I'm trying to be funny. Sometimes I can be funny, but then sometimes I don't get funny. End up being, you know, I get that. I understand. Because when you try too hard, you know, hey, stop trying too hard, you know. But I don't know. I just, you know. But well, I'd like to get to know this subscribers. If I were to even see our people that do channels or whatever, you know, I like to meet in person. I would. I don't mind. And people might have different perspectives. You still got to learn to love, you know. And I try my best. You know, don't mean just because they do something, don't mean I have to do it. Or just because I was telling you don't have to do it. We gotta follow Christ, follow Jesus. He's the only way to heaven. But like I said, as individuals, we must learn how to be able to you can't live in love and hate at the same time. That's how, you know, I'm saying. I mean, how can you say you can love me and hate me and be hateful at the same time? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Or if the same thing vice versa, if I do, you know, can't do the same to you, you know? But always, you know, as I'm looking at myself, I have to say I love you. And you are blessed. You are blessed, Sebastian Paul Wheeler. You are, you know, amazing. You keep going, you keep fighting. You're a survivor, overcomer, a fighter. You do the best you can. I'll tell you, I love you. Never stop. Continue going. Never quit.